MegaDeath Behind the Mask. This is the new documentary about MegaDeath. Um, and I wanted to do a video about it. I do want to review more of these musician documentaries. I do see a lot of them in theaters. Don't really review a lot of them because a lot of them aren't movies. A lot of them are like concert movies. So it doesn't really give me a lot to talk about. Like I saw the Rolling Stones one, but like what would I even say about that? Like I don't know. But this one was really really good. Uh, but also kind of flawed. I don't know a lot about Megadeth. They're a group that I like their music fine. There's good stuff in there, but like they're not my go-to band. I don't listen to them a lot. I couldn't name you like an album off the top of my head like I could with some artists. But they're a good band. I like them. I like their stuff. I listen to them on occasion. So, when I saw this was shown in theaters, I'm going to check it out. But I also assumed it was more of a concert movie. A lot of these musician things are not advertised well, so a lot of times I'll just go because I recognize a musician. I'm like, that's kind of fun. I'll check that out. And then I'll go and be like, oh, it's a documentary, not a concert movie. And this is one of those cases. What's good about this movie, let's start with that and then I'll get into why I think it's a pretty flawed documentary, is that it did actually teach me a lot about the band. There's a one part that really like shocked me in this. I forget what album they were talking about, but one of the bandmates was talking about how they lost someone they knew by falling off a cliff, and they incorporated that into the album. And there's more to the story that makes it even more wild. But I thought that stuff was like, shit, that's crazy stuff. That I didn't even know about this band. And so, like, I did actually get things out of this movie. And I actually enjoyed that side of things quite a bit. And I thought it was good. But what made me feel fatigued is this documentary was a little long. I think it was about 2 hours, this documentary. And I feel like, unless your documentary is something like really deep or you're interesting enough that you can make a series out of it, hour and a half should be the maximum. And what really made this movie that long was this is a very bizarre concert slash documentary where they would literally play a full song, do the music video, like the whole music video, and then they would go into the story behind that song or that album or where it came from. And when they talk, that's interesting. And don't get me wrong, musician documentaries show their music in the movie and explain some of it, but they're usually not showing like full music videos. And it got to a point where it felt so repetitive because I'm literally watching this music video play out in the movie, and I'm like, why is this music video still playing? Is this gonna go to the actual back to the documentary part of it? And it would always, and as I was sitting there, it was in the theater, it felt so jarring when they go back to the documentary part of it, because I'm like, oh, right, this is still a documentary and not just a bunch of music videos. That's the way the movie felt. It also just made me feel more tired watching this movie. Like, I just started to doze off a little bit. And that's not because it wasn't interesting. It was, but it was just two things mixed together that didn't really flow right to make a cohesive documentary. So I think if you like Megadeth, I would recommend this. I don't know if it's still playing in theaters. I think it was only playing in theaters for 2 days. I think maybe there's a day this weekend at the time of recording this video. But probably by the time you see this video, it will not be playing anymore in theaters. But I'm sure you'll find it on streaming or somewhere eventually. I recommend seeking this out. There's good stuff in it. I just felt like a lot of it was very awkward in its approach to telling the story of this band.